Hey guys, this is Vanna with the Brats Are Talking, and I am back with another vent session or whatever. This is going to be about a mystery man who's been texting my phone last week, and it has to be one of, no, he even admitted it. It was one of my ex-boyfriends or someone I used to date, and I don't have the messages no more, but I did screenshot a few. But basically, this dude got my number from my booking site. I do for makeup, and I since changed it to a text now number, so it's my real number is not up there anymore because it's been abused by many people. But he was basically apologizing for what he did. He never said what he did. He just said he was sorry for putting me through all the trouble. But I'll get to that later. And I'm just like, okay, who is this and stuff, and he would not tell me who he was. So he basically wanted to play this catfish guessing game, and I named a few people of who he could be, and he said I got one of them right, you know. So I was getting frustrated because I really wanted to know who this dude was, because first of all, you want a second chance, you're apologizing to me, you want to be on good terms and stuff, you want me to not be mad, but you're steady making me mad by playing these games. And for one, he already ruined his chance of being friends or even getting a second chance, possibly because you're choosing to stay anonymous and you're being childish at your colossal age. Because if we used to date, you're close to my age. You're a grown ass adult. Be an adult to be a man and come out of who you are. Secondly, you must have did something really, 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 really hurtful for you to come as an anonymous person to apologize to me. So that would have ruined your chances automatically. If you hurt me really bad, like you said you did, I wouldn't allow you back in, you know, because a lot of stuff about me has changed and stuff. Like, I do give out second chances, but a lot of my chances are limited now. I know a bit of my worth, to at least not do stupid stuff anymore or accept the minimal, the bare minimum from people. So, his chances were already about ruin, I wouldn't have mind being mutual with him, but as far as being friends and dating again, it just would have been like a 5% chance of us going back together, which is really, really low. 5%? That's like somebody saying you have a 5% chance of living. That's just low, right? Low. So, nah. I only said 5% because, like I said, I wouldn't mind being mutual because I'm not holding grudges anymore. I don't hate anybody, so would have still been mutual, but we wouldn't be close, But I've been talking to him for like 3 days. I since then blocked his number because I did offer to meet up with him and he agreed. But when I tried to be nice and say, hey, how you're doing and stuff, just to see if he was still on the mission to see me, he didn't reply for like a day, so I blocked the number. And I thought me being nice would have him come out, but it didn't. It only frustrated me more. Like, I didn't want to block the number at first because I'm like, if I block the number, I'll never truly know who it is. And it's still frustrating me because I still know who it is. Like, I don't know, I'm not even sure if he follows me on Snapchat, Facebook, or Instagram, or if he just found my account and got the number. I don't know if he's one of my viewers and followers. I don't know, which frustrates me. And I think I had a feeling of who he was, but I'm not going to say his name just for the sake of, I don't know, which I really don't care about his privacy, because he already fucked up. But I'm not going to say his name just to cause any trouble, but I think I already know who he was. But I'm saying this because it's like dudes will never truly know what they had until it's actually gone. And it's only like 3 exes I'm actually cool with. And it's 2 from high school when I met on the internet. And that's about it. The rest of them I really don't care that much for. We don't talk or nothing, or you just ruined it. And like I said, I'm never the problem. They always come back to me to apologize. It's never me. It's always them. Like, dudes will never truly know what they have until it's gone. And he probably hit me up anonymously because, first of all, he was guilty and ashamed of what he did. He wants to remain anonymous. He don't want me to know who he is because he thinks I'm going to blow him off. But me, I actually like to argue and talk. If you come to me, I would have respected it more if he came to me as himself, and we would have had a conversation and would have been real with each other. But he didn't. He didn't. Um, and dude, communication skills are horrible because, like I said, I never truly know why dudes broke up with me or why I broke up with them. Like, I'm just left to guess. I never truly know why my relationships ended. Like, the niggas won't tell me why, they won't explain why. I'm just left to guess, and I'm just like, okay, maybe this is why it didn't work. Or, okay, he left, didn't leave, no trace of apology or nothing, no explanation. Maybe this is why it didn't work out. So, I never truly know. Their communication is horrible. They won't say a thing. And just only to come back and apologize anonymously, must have did something really wrong. And every time I leave somebody or stop talking to somebody, they always want to come back and try to be friends, have a communication, do this and that. You know, sometimes I really don't mind, but it's still a bit kind of weird because you're nice now, telling me all this nice stuff about me that I already know, but you didn't show none of that while we were together. You didn't treat me like that while we were together. You didn't show none of that appreciation. And when I go on these dudes' accounts and stuff, and I used to see them with their girlfriends, they will always post their girlfriend. They'll always be on some type of date when I look at their story. They will always talk about each other, compliment each other, be under their comments. And it's like, me, none of my niggas ever took me out on no date. They never posted me, never commented under my pictures, never reshared my pictures, never did nothing. It's like I'm always a secret to these dudes, and I don't know why. And I don't give a fuck. It still bothers me because every time y'all always want to treat me like pure shit, but y'all treat the next bitch like they're Beyonce. And it's like, then when something don't work out, or even when they with their new girl, they still come back to me and want to be friends or apologize and be cool. You know, sometimes I don't mind, but it just still bothers me. Why didn't you show this type of love that you did now? Just why? And like, you know, they're niggas. They're never gonna truly say why. They're still gonna leave you to guess. Like, come on. They're gonna leave you to guess. And me, I think dudes are just uncomfortable. They feel ashamed and guilty of what they did. But they just don't want to say stuff. I don't know, they want to remain hard or some shit. They just don't want to say why. And it's like, to me, I don't care. Me, I like to know the whole thing of the story. Why did you do this? What happened to us? You know, I would respect them more if they would just came out and said what went wrong. Cause me, I like to talk stuff out and see where stuff went wrong, so I can know what to look for in the next man I'm with or the next problem I encounter with the dude. That always helps. If dudes communicating more, that would help. And I hate when they say that's just how I am. Like, no, you can absolutely work on that. You do not have to be like that forever. You don't gotta be this hard-hearted man forever in a day. You can change that about yourself and open up more. I like when dudes communicate and talk more, so I can know what's going on, what to look for next, and how to help it. Because before my relationships end, I always try to fix it. But none of the niggas wanted to fix it with me. They much rather fix it with the next girl. Like, I was with one of my old dudes, and he was afraid he wouldn't get back with his girlfriend, but he eventually got her back. And I'm just like, never did he fight for me like that. I left you, just like she left you, but you fought to get her back, but you didn't fight to get me back. And it just made me realize, like, okay, well, maybe we just weren't meant to be. Like, shit, maybe I don't care. The amount of times they come back to me for stuff, I just wasn't meant to be. And it still hurts my heart because it's like, I don't know what I did to deserve none of this, man. I don't know what I did. And for him, this anonymous man to come back, I was actually doing really good in my life. You know, I got my makeup stuff going on. You know, I got other stuff going on that'll be public soon. And for him to just come back and disturb my peace like that, and disturbed my healing process. It just made me um it did make irritate me for a little bit, because now it's like, okay, you're coming back to cause more disturbance than you already did. So now I'm the only one, again, I'm the only one picking up the pieces today and trying to fix myself again. You came back to disturb my healing process only to not tell me who you are and disappear again. Like, that's all niggas do. They disappear. They come in your life first. They bother you first. And then they disappear. And you know, it's been like this for a long time, since the beginning of time. Dudes have always been like this. And it just bothers me. I don't know what's so fucking hard about being good to a woman. I don't know what's hard about that. Unless the woman's treating you wrong, you can absolutely leave, but you don't gotta treat everybody else like shit. Like, I just don't get what's wrong with actually treating another person right. If you want to remain single and you want to keep on talking to other girls, do that. Don't get serious with no one and then continue to do your thing. That's not fair to your partner. That's not fair to everybody else. It's not. Like, this whole thing that went on this past week just made me realize that dudes are never satisfied. And once their lover is gone, they're gone, and they feel really hurt by it and want to make things right. You know, also made me realize that I'm never the problem. I'm not. You know, it's always them. They come to me when stuff's wrong. But the thing is, they come to me at the last minute. They want to come late. Like, I'll be gone from St. Louis for a while, for a good minute. I won't be back here for a little bit. You know, because I want a new scenery. But besides the new scenery, I'm leaving all this stuff behind. I'm leaving all of my trauma behind. I'm going to somewhere else. I hate it here. There's too much stuff here that has caused me pain. I don't want to be here anymore. I don't want to be in this state. And you know, as soon as I'm getting ready to start a new life, it's steady getting backtracked by anonymous people. And just the other day on Instagram, this dude said he loved me, always did, want to have a future, want to build a future with me, want to have my kids and stuff. But he was still negative. He said, I need to grow up and I don't have no ass. And I'm just like, okay, if I don't have no ass whatsoever, if I need to grow up, why do you want to have my kids, and why do you want to have a future with me? And you don't love me, because you would have loved me for just me. Seriously. And I told him to come out and come to me who he was, and he didn't. But I think that was just some dude I just added on Snapchat that day. But if it was somebody who's very close to me, screw you and your mom. But if it was just that dude on Snapchat that I just added that day, you're full of shit. But whatever. But even besides that negative comment he left, it still just shows you that dudes will just miss you when they're gone. I mean, they'll miss you when you're gone. You know? And I just don't know why dudes do that. They want to stop your happiness because they want to rekindle stuff that caused you the most pain in your life. And relationships traumatized me. Someone on Instagram asked me, do I see myself with somebody? And I was like, do I see myself with someone anytime soon? And I was like, no, I don't. My past experiences with men have ruined it. It ruined it. And I'm only 21 years old, and all my experiences with dudes have been ruined. Even if I am cool with a couple of my exes, it's still ruined. The experience is still ruined for me, because I have to be extra cautious with my next dude. I have to be extra cautious with what I'm getting into. You know, I'm not going to be delusional to no more games, because once I catch on to what you're doing that I know is a trick, then you're cut off instant. You know, like I said, I do forgive people, you know I do, but You can still get cut off. You can. You can love someone from a distance, even if you cut them off and stuff. So it's just ruined. I gotta be extra cautious, you know. I gotta set boundaries, more boundaries at that. Like if I don't see if you're not showing me enough attention, it has to be stopped. I'm not being with nobody else that don't show me the love and attention that everybody else. If you don't want to take me out on dates, if you can't go on dates, you're not a good fit for me. If all you do is want to sit in the car and talk, you're not a good fit for me. And I know some girls think that sitting in the car and talking is a date, but me, I don't think that's a date. I just think that's quality time. I think dating is actually going out and doing stuff that benefits both of you guys. Like going out to dinner, going out to an arcade or something, going to the park, going swimming, you know, going out to eat, like stuff like that. Cause to me, that's all I've ever done with these dudes. Was sit in the car and just talk, or sit at home and just talk. And me, it was cool at first, but now I just find that boring. No matter how good the conversations are, I just find it boring now because we can do that while going out somewhere. Now, if we're in a relationship, of course we can sit in the car and talk. But I don't expect to do that every time. I want to be treated just like how you treat these other girls. I don't want to be treated like trash. So if you can't feel the need to post to me, then you're definitely not a good fit for me. Cause I don't give a fuck. Posting your significant other, it will boost their confidence and makes them feel special and everything. And you're telling the world, this is your girl or this is your man. And I never got a chance to do that. I never got a chance to feel that way. And every time I wanted to post my boyfriends, I would always get hit with this feeling that I don't think it's a good time to do it because maybe he doesn't want to do it to me. I just always had this good feeling that he just didn't want to be posted or he didn't want to post to me. I would get that feeling from them. So it's like if we can't post each other, you don't want to post me, it's not gonna work. I refuse to be a secret again. Being private and being secretive is two different things, and I refuse to fucking be a secret. And I won't be a secret. I'm not ugly. I'm actually a really good girlfriend and stuff. I'm not gonna say too much just for your own experience, but I'm not gonna be treated like crap. I'm not gonna be a secret no more. If you can't comment under my pictures, we're not gonna be a good fit. You can like if all you can do is like the picture, but you're in your friends' comments, you're in your lady friends' comments, and your guy friend comments like that. Yeah, you're not a good fit either. Cause it's just stuff that I won't go for no more. Cause I see these dudes do the same thing to these other girls right after me. So I know for a fact you can do it for me. If you can't do it for me, then it's just not gonna work. I don't care. I want to be treated special too. I don't know what these other dudes thought, but now they over here crying to get me back and apologizing. They did something wrong. So no. If I can't get posted, if you can't comment under my picture, if we can't go out on dates, then we're never, ever, ever going to be a good fit. I want to be treated special too. I don't want to be treated like crap. I want to be treated special too. I don't want to be be in a dark place like I was in all these other relationships I had. I don't want you liking or commenting other girls' pictures. I mean, if they're your friends, you can like the picture, but boundaries. I don't want no heart emojis, no heart face emojis, no nothing. If you're gonna comment on their pictures, it has to be appropriate. None of that lovey-dovey emoji stuff. Nothing. Yeah, it's stuff that I just won't allow myself to do anymore or accept anymore. You know. So I don't see myself anytime soon. Because a lot of these, let's just be real, a lot of dudes only like me because they see I'm a busty girl. They see that I'm a busty girl. You know, I have really thick thighs and stuff. You know, I have a fupa that attracts them. You know, I don't have much butt or nothing, but I know for the most part they're attracted to me because I'm a busty and, you know, plus size woman for the most part. I know that much. And they're not really interested in my personality like that. It's really rare that I've met dudes who are interested in my personality right after they see my looks. But a lot of the times when I meet these dudes, or just someone from the past, they're only interested in my body. They're not interested in nothing else but that. So that's another reason why my relationship experience has died down, because they're not interested in anything else but what they see, and that's it. And I've said this so many times. You're only interested in me being busty and the fact that I have a fupa and you know what's under there. That's the only reason. So it's like I'm saving myself the time. I'm saving them the time as well. Like, forget it. Like, you're not going to get nothing else but this. And one other reason why I don't see myself with anybody anytime soon is because, like what I said before, I'm just not appreciated, and I know my worth. I want attention. That's what I want. You can't give me attention, then we're not going to be a good fit for each other. And the way this generation is set up, you'll never truly know who's a good guy. You only know from dating them, and when they show their true colors, and what else is there to do? You just gotta leave. People always say, pick better men. No. I hate when people say that. You'll never know who the person is unless you get to know them. So it ain't no pick better men. It's these men putting on this act to get what they want, or putting on an act to think they can get what they want. So ain't no pick better men. Tell y'all homeboys to stop acting childish and to grow up and learn how to treat these women out here. So I don't ever tell me to pick better men or the men you choose. Ain't no man I choose. Nothing. We're thinking we're picking these good people, people that's cool and stuff, but they show their true colors while in the midst of us talking or dating. So don't give me that's the men you pick. No, stop saying that. Because that's never going to be a valid reason. It's never going to be a valid reason. So that's why, I don't see myself with anybody soon. No attention, no appreciation. Just like me, just because I'm a busty girl. No. All my experiences are just ruined. I've been left for other girls. I've been embarrassed. I've been in a dark place with these relationships and stuff. I will never allow myself to do that again. I don't even care how good the person is. I'll still say no because I don't know what this person's planning on doing to me. So I just won't. I'm just staying single. I don't care. I don't care how many years I've seen someone be together because they have a good man or a good woman by their side. To me, I'm still going to remain single because my feelings are really deep to me, and I just won't allow myself to give up that easily anymore. You're going to have to work for it, and you're going to have to show me what you have. And that's that. I'm not doing nothing else with y'all anymore. So, like this whole week have just taught me a lot more about you niggas. Y'all be butthurt when the girl you've done wrong finally leaves, and then you come back when she's doing good for herself, only to still frustrate her because you feel guilty that she don't want to come as your real self, but you want to play anonymous. Like, hell yeah, I have these niggas in a bunch. I do. Then they want to have my kids, and I don't even like kids like that. I don't see myself taking care of another child, my child at that. Like, give it some time. I don't see myself taking care of no children anytime soon. So yeah, I have these niggas in a bunch, and but hey, they had me. They had a chance to do good by me, but what they do, they messed up and found somebody else, and now they're all single. They may all not be single, but majority of them are single. Why? Because they've messed up something good with someone. One of my ex-boyfriends had this extra spoiled girlfriend. Now they're not together. But what was I? I was appreciative of anything. Very appreciative. And I still am. But I'm just not going to take the bare minimum. You know? Stuff like that. I just want to allow myself to do that again. And you know, I have considered getting another boyfriend, but I just want to give it time. And you know, I don't mind dating again. But the thing about dating is these dudes will still give off the impression that they like you. And then once you start to like them, they want to disappear. This was me last year. I liked this dude. He said he liked me. We went on dates and stuff to call each other all the time. And all of a sudden, the communication got really, really distant. And he disappeared. I'll see. And that's why I'm skeptical on dating. Even though I'm trying to give it another chance. But I'm skeptical on dating. Because I will never truly know what you niggas be thinking. Or what y'all have going on. If y'all going through something, please get that situated before you get with anybody else. Because I'm not healing no other man. I will not be with no more insecure men. My last boyfriend was insecure, but he tricked me. He left me for another girl who was 2 times my size. 2 times my size and his size. And I'm just like, okay, what the fuck am I doing wrong? What did I do wrong for him to leave me for another girl? And at that, leaving for another girl who is much larger than me. It don't matter how she looks, but it's just that it just made me think like, was it me? Was it how I look? What? I just don't know. It just made me seem so embarrassed. Like I got left for someone who is nowhere near me. Like stuff like that. But and I just learned to be more assertive. So stuff like that. You know, I mean, my relationships don't last no more than maybe 5 months. At that, 3 to 5. Used to be 8, but I'm just gonna say 5 to 3 months. Nothing lucky has happened to me at all. I thought I had this dude who was really nice. He was really nice, but he threw me off because, for one, he would still repost naked bitches on his Twitter. And then for 2, I just wasn't attracted to him like I thought I was. I was with him because he was really nice. He treated me nice. But I just learned that you don't gotta be with nobody because they're just nice. If you want a decent looking person, go for that. And me, I just wasn't attracted to this man at all. I wasn't, you know. So I left him as well. Plus, the relationship was kind of boring. We never really got to go on real dates or do nothing exciting. And yeah. And another person, it was the same way. The relationship was boring. And I didn't see nothing happening. It was just boring. But they always still come back. Either they want to talk, have a conversation, they always come back. So I don't care. But that's what my dating experience is. So ruined right now, y'all. I'm only 21 years old. My dating experience is so ruined. It's so messed up. I don't know what else I'm going to do. Like I said, I don't mind dating, but as far as relationships, I don't even know. Because all these dudes are the same. I don't care if you've been with your man for 3 years and he has never cheated. All niggas are the same until I meet someone who's not like that. And I said what I said, and I'm going to continue to think that way. And all men like ass. I don't care if you are a boob man. All men like ass. All of y'all are the same. And I said what I said. Until I meet somebody who beats my standards and stuff, all of y'all are the same. I haven't met not one dude yet. Not one dude yet. And I know I said I'm cool with a couple of my ex-boyfriends, which I am. But it don't change the fact that they did something to me that I didn't like. I mean, they did something that I did not like. They did something. I don't care. They did something that I didn't like. And it still bothers me because I never truly got a chance to express how I felt. Well, I did with one of them. But he just said he's sorry, but it is what it is. Things just happen. And it hurt my feelings, and it kind of still do hurt my feelings to this day, because it's like we had a chance to go so far, but you went as far as to not replying to none of my messages, but only reply when I left you, and you wanted to apologize so bad. But it's still not even 2 months later, you're with another girl, and then you was still flirting with me. But when I flirt back, you want to say you gotta slow down and flirt because you're with somebody. But what happened to us, it just happened, and it is what it is. Like, nah, like seriously, I tried to talk to this man. I told him, I feel like you didn't. I feel like you didn't do enough with us as you do with this new girl. And he was like, it stuff just happened. It is what it is. Now he's single. Now he's single. And like you told me, stuff just happens. It is what it is. I'm not gonna get too deep in this relationship stuff, this relationship trauma stuff I have, but that just goes to show you that dudes really do. Dudes really are salty when they lose something good that they had. And still to this day, a lot of the words that they said to me still hurts, but I have to just move on and just get better experiences. But like old dude told me, stuff just happens. It is what it is. And I hope you ladies and gentlemen have a nice day. Good night.